Hey everyone, today we are going to be playing some more DayZ. Now, I am a big fan of DayZ, as some of you may know. I've always truly enjoyed the overall game. And today we're playing DayZ 1.28 Experimental. We're checking out the changes. And just to give you guys a quick rundown of what was added, not necessarily the full thing, because the patch notes are down in the description if you want to go look. They added a dynamic events to call. This includes the Heli Crash event, the Crash Patrol boat event, the Crash Fishing boat event. Some of these events are new, by the way. There's now a medical event, which has a crashed ambulance. It's pretty cool. Geysers has now been added to the hot springs. That's pretty neat. And ambient sounds have been added to caves, giving them a little bit more of a eerie kind of wind blowing through the cracks kind of feeling. It's really cool. They did also add in a gun that many of us know from pre-.62, pre-.063, called the Rack 37. Uses 380 ACP rounds. We're going to be looking for that today. They also added in two new scopes, and actually three new scopes, technically. One is called the PSO 6 scope. It's kind of like the PSO 101, but a little bit more refreshed, a little bit better. Then we have a Luca Mark 4 scope, which is a civilian scope that has a variable zoom of 3.5 times to 10 times, which is pretty cool. Then we have the Sport Point Sights, which is a 2-time civilian scope, which is very cool. New music has been added in the in-game credits, and they have updated weapon obstruction systems. So, like, and then they have added like an overlay to scopes and stuff, so you can see the grass is cracked and stuff on some of the stuff. And finally, they made the rangefinder look a lot better, and they have made the overall vehicles pretty darn cool as well. So let me go ahead and make sure my stream is actually working. Now, I'm going to be honest, YouTube is being stupid, and it's not showing my chat for me inside of the thing, so I'm going to have to open up my own video to be able to see my chat. I do apologize, folks. It's doing that weird thing where it's like monkey or whatever. Yo, just letting you know, this channel is really hard to find by searching. I guess there's a game called Save Survival now. Even when I typed in the Save Survival podcast, I'm subscribed. I had to scroll a lot. Yeah, I do apologize, Dorkwing. I do apologize. It does happen, and it's a very unfortunate situation there. I am sorry. We did think about rebranding a while back. However, it's just a lot of work to be able to do that. But it's not out of the question in the future. It's just kind of like yeah, which is funny because that game pretty much disappeared for like a couple of months, and then they came back, and then disappeared again, and they came back. So yeah, God, notification still had trouble. I'm sorry. Well, just put this in your bookmarks. I'm just kidding. All right, folks. Let's go ahead and find a server to jump on. Okay, there we go. I got the chat to pop up for me. Just kind of silly, if you ask me, that I have to use a third-party tool to be able to pop up my own chat. But you know, whatever. You take what you can get, right? You take what you can get. All right, let me go ahead and I think I can pop this out. There we go. All right. So, oh, unsubscribe somehow. That is weird. Okay. That is so weird. Maybe you still have the bell icon clicked, but you don't have the, but you weren't subscribed. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you on that one. All right. Let's see here. Well, it looks like any server that we technically are close to is empty. It'll fill up over time, though, right? So let's go ahead and click play and jump on in. Oh yeah, I will unmute the audio now. Okay. Prolonged timer. Whatever. So, how's everyone doing today? Everyone having a wonderful time. How have you been, Dorkwing Unmodded? That's an interesting, like, sub-name. What's with that? Are you no longer modding? Or is this like your, like, I don't mod with this account? Alright. So let's go ahead and have some more fun. We're going to play on Shakal because I want to find the new dynamic events. And then, once we do quite a bit of on Shakal, if we want to, I want to jump on one of those vehicle test servers. Apparently they have some official servers that are fully dedicated to the vehicle testing. I'm going to guess vehicles probably spawn in more frequently. Maybe they're a little bit more put together kind of situation. So we'll jump on that after we play on Shakal for a bit, okay? If anybody's wondering, you can see in the upper left-hand corner, there is the stuff, and it looks like I already spawned in with some gear. It's been a little while since I played before, so I'm probably, yeah, I'm ill, and I'm probably not looking very good. Yeah. So I'm sweating. Let's go ahead and go down here and see if we have any kind of, like, maybe a medical facility here and stuff. Maybe we'll get lucky and get an ambulance dynamic spawn sooner rather than later. Who knows? Who knows? Do apologize. I thought I just got a ping somewhere. Nope, no ping. Okay. Let's go! Do I have anything in here? Apple, some stuff. Okay. Luckily, we are in a big city, and I believe we'll be able to find some food here. Hopefully the stream is okay for you folks. I am streaming in 2K, and I do have all the settings turned up so you guys can enjoy the beautiful game. Looks like we already have a couple of infected there. I forget exactly where, what kind of city we're in. Okay. I think I have a basic cold. Yeah, I know. My guy makes the sound. Got some puppy kennels. Who knows, maybe we'll get lucky and find a rack right away in here. We're gonna close this. We're gonna grab this stab vest. If you don't know, folks, oh, somebody's probably already been here, actually. Yeah, I think somebody's already been in here. Doesn't seem like maybe they were here that long ago either. Yep, see? There's some improvised hand gloves. Rubber slugs, we don't need those. Yep. I think someone's been here already. But it does give us a good overview of the city, so maybe we can spot a medical facility nearby. Or medical tents. Yeah, I think we're near, like, the medical tents on the pier. So let's go ahead and go down and look. We're gonna go out the back door. How did you hear me? Come on, buddy. Good zombie. Zeke infected, sorry. I haven't played DayZ in like 6 months. I'm hooked on Reforger. Ooh, Reforger is fun. Have you started diving into modding for Reforger? Might be wise for us to stop and maybe make a fire. Just a headlight box. Low on water now. Yeah, I've been working on a map, making mod configs and stuff. Was working with learning Substance Painter yesterday. Ooh. Nice. Bless me. Have you been following the Armor Reforger modding tutorials they've been putting out, or do you know about them? We're gonna drink from this cooking pot. Hopefully drinking that much doesn't make us puke. Yeah, I've watched most of the boot camps. Man, some of those guys' accents are very hard for me to understand. Have you turned on the captions? That might help you a bit. I think those are medical tents. Nice. Okay, cool. Gotta get over to those so we can maybe, possibly, be good. Yeah, even with captions, even the captions don't know sometimes. Alright, I can see it, Ooh, this would be a great ambush site right here. Go up there and probably pop a couple people. I love how I'm all like, ooh, this would be a good place to do this, even though I suck at PvP. My guy is not doing well. Yep. I think I have a wound infection now. Nice. I'm glad to hear that. That the Reforger tools are pretty good. Hey. I don't care about the military things right now. I only care about getting to some meds. I mean, I won't turn down military loot. Not saying that. So this is not the ambulance spawns, to be fair. But I believe that is a form of an ambulance. I'm not sure, actually. I could be wrong about that. Oh yeah, I forgot that I'm soaked. I heard, like, even the average noob can make animation, which is the opposite you hear in DayZ. Oh yeah, that is the opposite. That is quite the opposite. There we go. Alright, good. Got some medicine. Don't have a lot of room. That's okay. We can drop a stone. I probably could turn off the stream elements now that I'm not multi-streaming to Twitch anymore. I tried to multi-stream to Twitch for a bit, but after like a month of trying, I was getting no more views. In fact, I was losing views, and I think it's because everyone was coming over here to watch, which is not bad. It's a good thing, actually. But, yeah, I decided to not waste more time on that. It's coming right towards me. Dun dun, dun dun. It's like a Jaws song. Dun dun. Dun-na, dun-na, dun-na. There's so many of them right here. If I trigger them, I'm probably gonna have a problem. To be honest. Whew. I thought for a minute that one was gonna come right at me. What kind of backpack do I have? I just have the canvas bag. Wouldn't be bad to upgrade. Hey, buddy. Have you ever thought about not getting a man? Man, Twitch is unwatchable if someone isn't on YouTube. 99% I don't watch them. I just changed it. Ah. Oh. Are you playing Armory Forger while talking to me? While watching me? Lol, what a Chad. What a Chad you are. What a bro. Alright, I know why I'm cold. I didn't realize that I was soaked. I must have accidentally fell in the water or something. Yeah, admin / dev some servers. Oh, that's really cool. I like that. I like that. Get rid of those. Yeah, we need to wring out some of our clothing. I don't know why I'm so soaked, but I am. I'm going down in health quick. Alright. Hopefully we can eat some food. And not puke. We might just perish. It's okay. This character was from an old experimental branch. So I'm not too worried if I lose him. Yep, there's that puking. Yep. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. So let's be a kind person and leave our stuff for the next man, next person who wishes to use it. Oh, it's third person. Ugh, gross. All right. Yeah, didn't they change the way rotten food works? Nah, that was dried food. I wasn't rotten. I was sick. That's why I puked. Yeah. All right. Fresh life, fresh start. We start with a, Oh, we always start with a glow stick. I was about to be like, oh, we start with a glow stick now. That's really cool. But we always started with a glow stick. I don't know. Also, why can I gather light bark from this far away? I shouldn't ask questions I don't want the answer to, right? Like, you know. Alright. I think I know where we are. Nope, actually don't think we spawned that far from where we perished, to be honest. Oh, I'm on the wrong account. Maybe that's why I couldn't find the stream. Oh, okay. Maybe that is. Yeah, I saw that it said Dork Wing Unmodded. And I'm like, oh, that's an interesting sub-name. New shoes. Rope. Rope's always good. Got ourselves a hoe. Ooh, we got ourselves a sickle, too. And a sledgehammer. We don't need the sledgehammer, but it's cool that we found one. And as always, I always check the vehicles. You never know what goodies these vehicles have. The trucks, not so much. The trucks, a lot of times, don't have a lot of stuff in them, so it's not really worth checking. But, like, yeah, there's some sunglasses there. If you didn't look hard enough, you would have missed them. There's a small rock. Always look for always look for rocks if you get a chance. You know what? I'm gonna go here and we're gonna disable the VSync. There we go. It's a little bit smoother. All right, let's go up here and make ourselves a nice little fire and get nice and warm. Shouldn't run everywhere. It's a bad habit. All right, get this. And then we're gonna break you. Snap, crackle, pop. Now, if you're not making fun noises for when you're breaking sticks, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? Oh no, we can't place it here. What if I just drop it? Alright, so we're going to add one here, and then we need to make ourselves a fire drill. I'm really glad they made it so when you go to craft something and you move, it doesn't immediately cancel it. That actually used to be a thing that happened all the time. Alright, let's go ahead and start this up. I think I saw some saplings around here. We can go get some firewood from that. Takes a minute for that to heat up anyway, so I'm not too much in a rush. Yeah, like I said, I saw a sapling here. Yep. So these kind of saplings provide firewood. So if you ever are looking for firewood but don't want to have to use an axe, just look for those with a knife and you can do it. Alright, we're going to heat up here. Now, we do have third person, so I'm not very happy about it, but you know, it is what it is. We're going to craft ourselves a stone knife. There we go. There you go, Dorkwing. There you go. DayZ is kind of like aggressive camping simulator. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Well, you know, you got to be aggressive in this world filled with craziness. Yeah, YouTube is just still being stupid about the chat. I have no idea why. All right. We don't need the chem light. All right, got 1+. I don't think we can get more than, I think, maybe 2 pluses in our current state. We may not even be able to get past 1+. But I'm going to try. Yeah, I don't think I can get past it. I think it will just stay that way. Alright. Then, let's go. There is a town down here. We can go loot with a broken ship. Yeah, YouTube is being weird today. Yeah, good old YouTube. I mean, it's not bad. I was talking with one of my buddies who streams on Twitch regularly, and I was kind of telling him that one of the benefits of YouTube is once you're done with your live stream, the live stream stays up and people can watch it later. And he's like, well, Twitch has that. I'm like, yes. However, on YouTube, it never goes away, and YouTube pushes your past live streams. And we're just kind of talking about how, like, it's not necessarily YouTube is better for, like, getting people to watch you live. It's that YouTube is better to get people to watch your past live streams. Now, of course, that's not always true, depending on your audience and that kind of stuff. And it takes a while to work up there, but you will eventually get there, and you'll be all like, oh, this is actually pretty good. I actually enjoy this more. Because he was pointing out that when I was playing Pacific Drive, he missed the streams, but then watched it later. And then I was telling him about how, yeah, after the live stream ended, I think on one of my Pacific Drive videos that I recently streamed, I got like another like 700 views on it. Just views. Like another 700 views that I normally wouldn't have gotten if I was on Twitch. But yeah. It's also easier to search for a past stream. I type in a State of Survival update 1.28, and this should show, this should come up. Yeah, exactly. Like I told them, Twitch is good if, like, I almost feel like on Twitch you almost have to have a chance of being discovered by someone else. You have to get rated by a bigger streamer, or you have to be one of the people who plays fun and enjoyable games that people don't actively stream anymore. So, like, you know, let's say, for instance, I don't know, some sort of other survival game that people really love, but not a lot of big streamers stream it, and it doesn't have a lot of popularity. But people still stream it. So there's, like, instead of there being, like, 36 streamers, like, for DayZ example, I think there's probably well over 50 streamers right now for DayZ playing. You go and stream a game that people used to love and enjoy, but now there's only like 2 or 3 people streaming it. You have a higher chance of getting more viewers, even though that game is not streamed a lot, and the people streaming it don't have that many viewers, than you would if you streamed a game like DayZ. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like you almost have to find the dead game, the games that people no longer stream, but still have an audience craving it to be streamed. Yeah, that's how Arma 3 is. Yeah, exactly. But not a lot of people have it. Wait, what? I'm up here, bro. Come on. Come and fight me. I want your reflective vest. You know what? That's what I thought, huh? Wait for it. Ooh. Hey. This isn't fair. You can't team up on me. I'm like so out of practice. Ooh, how did I miss? Whoa. Whoa, where is it? Ah! Nobody streams it anymore. That's fair. Okay, we got ourselves a Zimkari. I don't know about you guys, but these reflective vests are my fave. I'm a weirdo, I know. But I like the reflective vests. Nothing screams, I'm not dangerous like a reflective vest. Hey. We got some possibly better pants? Yeah, we do. Okay. I was thinking about... Oh, okay. Interesting. Nice, nice. Howdy, SOS. I came across our stream to see what the... It was about... Oh, yeah. So we are playing on 1.28. And some of the new things added are... There are new dynamic events added to Shakal. There are new... new dynamic events added to Shakal overall. One of them is there are now ambulance wrecks that you can come across, kind of medical stuff. Then there is boats. There's a military boat, and then there's the civilian boat that spawns loot. These are dynamic events. They're not new boats. And then the heli crashes have made their way to Shakal. A new weapon has been added. The rack. 3 scopes have been added. One is the PSO-6, which is kind of a military version of the PSO-11 or 101. There are 2 civilian ones. One is a 2 times kind of like civilian scope, and the other civilian scope is a 3.5 times to 10 times variable zoom scope. Speaking of other scopes, the rangefinder now has a UI overhaul, and all scopes now have a damage overlay showing like broken and cracked glass, so that's pretty cool. There are some other cool things added. I do have the patch notes down in the files below, but one of the biggest things in this update is they've taken another crack at trying to make vehicles more stable overall. So there are Pacific servers that will allow you to, that are for the testing the vehicles. I have not been on one. I don't know exactly what's there, but this is what I assume. This is my view of it. I believe these... Oh, a winter thing. We want that more than the thing. These servers probably have higher vehicle spawns, and the vehicles are probably in better condition. But that's what I assume. I don't know for a fact. It's just an assumption. I heard them before they heard me, thankfully. Alright, I'm probably going to shut off that Streamlabs thing. It's kind of getting a little bit aggressive there, isn't it? Thank you for the information. Looking forward to finding out. Yeah, again, the patch notes are down below if you want to take a gander at everything it's offering. Because... You know, I can't cover all the patch notes really quick, but yeah, it's pretty cool. In our posts, in this channel's posts, there's also a post about their live stream they did on that, and if you actually want to go and get a quick peek at everything that I kind of just listed off. They went in, like, found all that stuff. So that could be a way for you to quickly see everything very fast. Or wait for people like Always Streams, Wobo. I'm sure there are other people will be doing that. What do we got here? We got ourselves... Ooh, we got ourselves a Mark II, and we have a mag and some ammo in it. This was a nice find, folks. This was a nice find. Always loot cars, by the way, folks. Never ignore vehicles. Like, ever. Also, I have never found one of those. Ever. Oh, nice. Console DayZ's fun. I have it on my PlayStation 5. I actually got it because I wanted to experience... more of it. Alright, let's go ahead and make a bag. We don't have a lot of inventory space, so we needed some kind of bag. Alright. There we go. That's better. Keep our hands free. Leather sewing kit. Those are always handy, especially to repair our stuff. Speaking of repairing things, we probably should repair our shirt at least. And our gloves. Our gloves are probably... Yeah, we can repair some stuff real quick. get some better insulation, stop freezing as much. Yeah. But yeah, so far I'm enjoying the update. I haven't found anything from the update, so hopefully I find it soon. All right, gloves. We're just patching up some stuff right now. Well, I used the whole kit. You know, we probably don't need to see extreme. We probably just can do high for all the stuff. I think technically you can't like, even like I think high is like how far you can render people and items that aren't part of the static map. If I remember right. Campfire. Cold. Okay. Ooh, a picture. Just learned something. Rope and dry bag makes a carryable bag. Oh, yeah. It's really cool. It's really cool. There's a hacksaw in here. Why is there a hacksaw in here? Don't question it. Just accept it. Alright. There's a broom. Wonder if somebody's already looted all these, all of these. Oh, there you go. You know, it's pretty much the same. Except for this can carry a tool. And the other one can't. Okay. Well, if we put this away and then pull out our... Okay. Wait a minute. I thought we could... Okay, we can dismantle it when it's in our hands. There we go. Get our rope back. Nice. We'll go back for that hacksaw now that we can do that. And we probably should make a campfire real quick. Another bag. Is that better? Sure. No. But it will provide rags, which we do need to make some other things, so we'll cut that up. Alright, let's go. I guess I could use a face wrapping. There we go. Yeah, we need to make a fire. We're freezing. Doesn't have to be a big fire, just a fire. go inside and light this thing up. So one of the things that you can do, I'm not sure if this is going to work out perfectly for us, but yeah, this will be better. All right. All right, we got to warm up soon. Sorry, guys. Alright, craft a hand drill kit. We'll get this fire going. We'll start to warm up. And then we need to find food soon, to be honest. Okay. Got that going. Okay, sorry about that. Oh. All right. All right. Can I repair anything else on me with, no. Okay. We're just trying to warm up, folks. Just trying to warm up real quick. All right. Okay, I think we can go now. Crazy how much the fire can make the entire area feel darker, even though it's not. There's a police station here. Maybe we'll get lucky and find ourselves one of the new guns, guys. I'm also looking for the rangefinder. So we'll take the metal I can't take the metal wire. Maybe if I rearrange it a bit. That did not work. That's okay. I wanted the stab. Ooh, look at that. Got ourselves a real knife now. Sweet. Duct tape. Duct tape is always helpful. Yeah, I'm just running out of space. Okay, let's sacrifice the leather kit. Duct tape is too useful to not have, to be honest. Well, that was kind of a bad way to go around. Oh, it can't get to me. It's stuck in a loop. Oh, hey, look, a better vest. Do I really want this? Nah. No, I don't. Not worried about players right now. All right. Let's see here. Got some police jacket, some medium insulation. Be better for us overall. Oh, we got a worn ballistic vest. We'll take that now. Gives us some more storage space and yeah. Hopefully we don't have someone hiding in here. So, with the rack being introduced, I think we are the Sporter and I believe the MP, the pistol grip shotgun are technically the only two weapons. No, it's not the Sporter, it's the trumpet. The trumpet and the pistol grip shotgun are the only two weapons that we need left to be able to have all of the weapons before we moved to the new hybrid engine. Before we went to 1.0 back. That's all we need are those two. But I'm not really sure if we need those two, to be honest. Like, don't get me wrong, the pistol grip shotgun was cool. But I'm not really sure if it's a weapon we really need. It's just there. I don't know. Can anyone else think of any other weapons that we could use in back in the game that we once had before? We'll go check out the police station. We need food. Really, we need food. Huh, speaking of sporters. Oh, you know what? It has the ammo we need. Hopefully we can find some grub here. Nope, no grub. I was hoping. So maybe these are fire trucks and not technically ambulances. But there is an ambulance dynamic spawn. Oh, another sporter. Let's see if we can go up. So if you don't know, firefighter gear is actually pretty good in DayZ Shakal. Signal pistol. I think it's bugged. Yeah, it's bugged. So when it spawned in, yeah. So now we don't have that bug, but when it spawned in, it had that bug. That's to be expected. Let's go downstairs and see if we can find any firefighter gear. Because, like, firefighter axes have always been good, but the pants and the jackets have, I believe, a high insulation, and they're mostly waterproof, which makes them very ideal for, yeah, see, high insulation, it's damaged, and we need better pants anyway, so, yeah, there we go. So, we found something good. But, no jacket and no fire axe. Womp womp. If it gets too dark for you guys, I can put on stream a little bit of a gamma filter, which should give you guys, a better opportunity to, the server may have just died. Not sure. There's some more wire. Nope, the server didn't die. So where am I? It's like a gate outside of a supermarket. I'm hearing all kinds of, rat. Whoa! I barely caught a glimpse of them in time. The shelves have all been barren, stricken. Why is there a tank in the backyard? I don't know. Maybe that's a normal thing here. Got some gas pumps. You know, if there's a church here, then that means we are close to a water well. Sorry, bud. Didn't see you there. Just trying to avoid you. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Alright. Let's go, 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 go! I really want a sledgehammer? No, I don't. I was hoping this update they would have added the ability to build on those ice sheet things. They kind of mentioned that they were going to do that eventually, but I'm not sure when they're going to do that, if they are. It might be like one of those things where like we wanted to, but then like we started looking into it and it wasn't really worth it, you know. I mean, I don't blame them if they said it's not worth it, to be honest. It's not really that big of a deal to me, and I don't think it's a big deal to a lot of people about being able to build on ice sheets. Your base would stick out like a sore thumb. Like, no joke. Like, it would be like pretty much screaming, "Come raid me," is what would happen. Igloos. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. I can see that being fun. That just makes me think of the song from Frozen. You know, bunch of these guys cutting ice sheets out. Ooh, that is definitely worth picking up. Ooh, we got some real gloves too. We are doing better now, folks. We are doing better. But we are starting to get hungrier. Oh, we found a better backpack finally. Nice. I do like the sling bags, to be honest, but right now we're trying to survive, so having a larger backpack is not a bad idea. I hate screamers. Nothing. I forgot how big this town is. Maybe we'll hit some of these houses on the way out. Oh, I didn't realize I aggroed so many. That was surprising. At least it's not the military leader that can call all the other zombies to you. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Hey, look, we got a sickle here. All right, now that I know. Yeah, look how many that is. That's quite a bit. I'm gonna cheat. Yeah, I know. Uh-oh. Okay. I do that all the time. Hit them through the window. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep, we're gonna craft a fire barrel. Alright. We're gonna craft ourselves a a snare trap. Time to get back to work for me. Have a great stream. Stay survival. Catch you on the next one. Thank you very much. I hope you have a wonderful time at work, or at least it goes quickly. I know work is not always a wonderful time, but hopefully you know what I mean. All right. So if you take a pair of pliers and some barbed wire, you can actually strip the barbed wire for bare metal. For metal wire. Which, and then in return, makes it so you can make, like what I'm doing, another snare trap. Then we're going to dig for worms, we're going to bait them, and then hopefully we'll get some chicken from it. I'm going to go ahead and get us the worms we need. Using this crappy knife. Alright, so we got one worm. Need one more. There we go. Okay. So, bait. And there's one over here. Bait. Then we'll loot around for a minute and see what we catch. I'm already cold. Maybe I should get some food in me right away. I mean, make a fire. Oh, a can opener. Nice. Good find. Good find. It is getting dark out, so I guess we should go make a fire in that fire barrel. Go ahead and break this. A little bit of that in there. Throw that in there. And we already have a stick. Some bark. I think I might be sick. Already making the noises. All right. Oh, hey, the pepper's dried. Let's go ahead and chomp on this. You can't farm in Chakal, so. Yeah, I could have put that in the snare. To possibly catch a catch a rabbit. Hopefully we'll catch some chickens. And that will be good for us. I think I just heard some boots. It's the infected. I got paranoid for nothing. I don't know how long I should give the snares. Anybody know how long I should give the snares? What, a couple of minutes? 5, 10 minutes, etc. I mean, I'll go back out and start looting. Just not sure how much time I should give them. Alright. I guess we should break this other stick and put it in there. Oh yeah, they also, I think, need to add back in the bow for it to be back to 100% vanilla weapons. The other thing they would have to add. We're running low on water. Could probably look for a spring or something nearby, right? Just looking for food at this point. Looking for some grub. Yeah, I forgot where I put my snares. Oh my god, we got a fox. I did not know snares could get foxes. Did you guys know snares could get foxes? Marker. Like, I did not know snares could get foxes. I'm not joking. Snares are more powerful than I thought. Go snares. Like, no joke. Go snares. I guess when you're in this cold of an environment, anything wants to eat anything, right? Some good old fox steak. You gotta love that, though. Gotta love that. So, are you folks in chat excited for DayZ 2.8 or no? Wolf was pretty lean, had no meat on it, but that's okay. I think there's a spring nearby we can go to. Let's go check that last trap real quick. See if we got anything, and then maybe we'll head out. Yeah, nothing. I don't think I can use the wolf pelt for anything right now. I could make a piece of leather. However, I need garden lime for that, so. Yeah, I think there is a well up here. A spring, my bad. Up here. We gotta wait for the food to cool down, otherwise it hurts us. Yeah, that path leads us to a spring. So let's go up to the spring and get some food. There's another fox. I don't think I can. Oh wait, I have yeah, it's too far. The Mark II pistol is a beautiful gun, but when it has range, it's quite a distance. It doesn't do well. Yeah, I think the fox ran. Oh, there it is. Okay, well, we got that. Let's go ahead and get some more fox meat. We're lucky about that. We were very, very lucky about that. Alright, let's go get some food in us and water. Not sure how well the fox steaks fill calorie-wise. Not all meat gives the same amount of calories universally. Something to keep in mind. All right, let's get some water in us. I think we have 3 steaks in us now, so that should be good. We got 2 steaks inside of our inventory. So we'll cook those. We'll check our snare trap on the way back. I think I almost drank too much. Hopefully I didn't. I don't want to puke. Alright, so 4 fox steaks. Hopefully it becomes daytime soon. It's been nighttime for quite a while. Let's drink some water again. Let's go back down. We're yellow health, so it's not too bad. It's a gorgeous view from up here. Like, even though it's dark and kind of hard to fully grasp it, it is a pretty view. This kind of valley, this gully. You know, I should look up like landscape terms, because I'm pretty sure it'd be a great way to describe some of these cool things that I see all the time. So, Dorkwing, what kind of map are you making in Armor Reforger? Can you tell us? Alright, guys. Alright. Don't forget, folks, if you are enjoying the stream and overall like the channel, don't forget to hit that like and possibly subscribe button if you wish to. We always appreciate more people, as well as we do cover a wide variety of survival games, including DayZ, one of our favorites. But yeah, if you also want to become a member, we appreciate that too. It starts at as low as 99 cents. Always supports us. Alright, let's check this last snare. Nothing. Okay. Let's go back to our barrel. We might have to use, we might have to grab some more sticks real quick. My cat Bailey wants to lay on my lap and just realize that my lap is... I'm not sitting cross-legged, so she's not happy with me. She's giving me the dirty look like, how dare you make it so I can't come over and say hi and stay next to you. She's probably going to try to sit on my mouse here in a minute. It's kind of her MO. I don't know why I missed that, but I did. I'm gonna have to light this back up. Actually, this is perfect. So I call this ninja cooking. So the idea here is that as long as this is hot, this will cook. If it's hot or scorching, anything that's hot or scorching will cook the food. Now, we might have to add in a stick to get back to scorching. Good thing about barrels is you can like easily reignite them because they hold their temperature for quite a while. But yeah, just to show you guys, once this goes out, yeah, so we got fire going, and we're gonna wait for it to go out because I like to show this off. It's kind of cool to show off. All right, so the fire is there. You see it die down. There is no more light being given off from it. And if you put the meat on there, the meat will start to heat up, and then I believe we'll hear it start to cook here in a minute. It may not work on barrels. It may only work on barrels and... Oh, see, there you go. See, look at that. So, I call this ninja cooking. I know it's funny. But I am producing no light. I'm producing no smoke. And this works with campfires. When you're holding the food on a stick, it works with fireplaces inside of houses. It works with tripods. It works with everything. As long as the barrel is blistering or hot, it will cook your food. Now, it doesn't cook it as quickly, but it does cook it. You can hear it cooking, sizzling. And see, there you go. I now have cooked fox. So this is a great way to start a fire, and one stick will be enough to get a campfire or a fireplace or the barrel hot enough to be blistering or hot. And once it's hot or blistering, it will cook food. If it is not hot, I think it's kind of like, I forget the other word for it. It will not cook. So it's kind of a cool little tip. I'm going to make a short about it eventually, but yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. There we go. And now we have, as far as I know, enough food to keep going. We're going to check that snare one more time, and if not, we're just going to pick the snare up. Snares are very useful items, to be honest. I always forget about them myself, but if you're looking for a way to essentially feed yourself out in the wilderness, a snare plus a worm is a great way to go. Oh, look. We got more fox meat. Man, do these snares just catch foxes? Is that how they work? I mean, if they do, they do. I mean, I'm not complaining about it. I'm not complaining at all. Now let's go back and cook these wolf steaks, and then yeah, these fox steaks. Sorry, not wolf. And then we can kind of start really kind of heading out and exploring around. Yeah, see? Blistering. Fire's been out for a little bit, but, you know, throw the steaks on and, boom. You got food. Anybody else have these kind of... anyone else have any kind of cool tips? I don't know. I like making conversation while I wait for things. Alright, time for us to leave. But overall, so far I think we're doing pretty good. I kind of wish I had found a water bottle or something of those sorts, but we can keep looking around and see if we come across it. One. I didn't really explore this area very much because I've been trying to not die of starvation. But now that we've gone a little bit further, and we have now we have a CR527 mag. Nice. That is very nice, folks. We now have a way of kind of defending ourselves. A very welcome addition. We could find some vehicles to repair. That'd be kind of cool, too. I do want to play on one of the vehicle servers sometime here soon. I don't want to only be on this regular official server. I was hoping to find some of the scopes or a rangefinder, you know, some of those kind of things. Fun fact, work gloves are the highest durability gloves. So if you ever want gloves that will, like, take forever to break, or go ruined, work gloves are the gloves you want. No joke. There's a meat cleaver. Always check these ruined buildings. You never know what you're going to find in them. I found everything from meat cleavers to guns to ammo to medical supplies. Plenty of other cool things. I think the sun is coming up, thankfully. Alright, we're going to drink our fill here, and because we got more fox food, we're going to then head out. I'm going to head probably more east, and then we're going to go down to the coast. Look at how beautiful that is. It's a gorgeous look. I bet when we go over this rise, we're going to get a really good view. Let's go ahead and hide our UI. I like the ability to quickly hide UI. I kind of wish more survival games allowed the hiding of the UI to be a lot easier for you to do. Yeah, look how gorgeous that is. Because right now, UI hiding in like some other survival games I play, you have to push escape, you have to click on your settings, go in, hide it, or other games you have to push escape, and then it only hides the UI in photo mode. I mean, photo mode's cool. I wouldn't mind having a photo mode if DayZ ever had a single player. I mean, of course, you can't use photo mode in multiplayer. That would be kind of crazy. I guess technically they could make it so it hides everything but the player But I don't really think that's going to be a great way to handle it. Because what if you want to take a picture of you and your bro hanging out or whatever, right? But yeah. That's just me. Oh, I forgot to cook this one last piece of fox steak. We'll just keep it. We'll just keep it. I also like daytime because, to be honest, you get more views during the day in DayZ. All right, so the goal today is to find other scopes and to find the rack, which is the new gun, and to possibly drive vehicles, which we might have to wait until we jump over to the other thing, to the other servers that are meant for driving. Okay, we'll definitely take that. We got a P1. Do I have any kind of 9mm ammo? I do. Yeah, we'll keep it. Honestly, you never know when you're gonna need a sidearm. It's actually a trick I saw somebody do the other day. It was kind of funny. They had two pistols that were exactly the same. You know, two, like, I don't know, Glocks. And one Glock was empty. And another Glock had a full mag in it with a bullet in the chamber. So when the guy walked up, he, like, had joked about, you know, like, with the freshie going, oh, you know, I don't really have any ammo, and clicked it a couple times, and then he put the Glock away, and then, like, later on, when they were, like, you know, walking around stuff, he pulled the Glock out. The guy turned around, looked at him, saw it was the Glock again, goes, oh, okay, cool, you know, what? I didn't think anything of it. And then he shot him. And it was just all like, yep, I can see that I can see that working out, you know, like, you think you're safe, but you're really not kind of situation. Also, we're cold again. We probably should make another fire here. We're going to make a fire over here. This looks like a nice place for a fire. We need 2 pieces of bark. One piece of bark to craft the fireplace. 1 piece of bark to craft the hand drill kit. Alright. Gotta get this nice and hot. And then I guess I should technically get a long stick. Whoa. Oh, it gives me like bark. Maybe that wasn't the best. Oh wait, I think this will give me a piece of it gives me light bark. There we go, firewood. There we go. Warming up. Now, I could sharpen a long stick and cook this other wolf steak. I'm not worried about it. You know, I probably could. Nah. Let's make ourselves a belt. And then we can put this combat knife in there. We're just getting our heat buff before we head out, folks. Alright, got one bonus. Not sure how many more bonuses we need, but we got one. I don't think I'm going to get much higher, which is kind of a shame because I'm wearing some high insulation clothing, mainly. Guess I could be wearing higher stuff. But we'll wait for it to go to solid plus before we leave. A solid plus. You can tend to the ashes. You can worship the ashes. I'll tend to the flame. Alright, cool. Let's go. Alright, got a little village down here. We're gonna hit these buildings. We might actually just beeline it over these hills until we hit the next major town. Because I don't think there's a lot of reason for us to hit these towns right now. I do want to find a rangefinder and look at that in person. I got cocky. Hey! Stop it, Freddy. Yeah, that was my fault. That was my fault. Well, do you guys have anything good? Best installation. Yeah, you know, I'm okay with having best. I like best installation stuff. I should technically be looking for better insulation clothing anyway. I haven't been. That's it's kind of a stupid thing on my part. I think I aggroed another one. Glasses. Play tiles. Nothing I can really use. No tools. Alright. Maybe you just leave here. There might be another spring here, I believe. Nah, I'm not worried about it. Let's go. Be cool if we find the new scope, because I think we can attach it to this, and we can have a very nice hunting rifle. So, are you folks excited about the changes? I know I am. I'm always excited about DayZ updates. Maybe I'm a little bit of a fanboy, but overall, I think DayZ has some pretty cool things in it. And although I can agree with some people that maybe sometimes they need to focus on other stuff, overall, I'm glad they're still giving us, not necessarily updates. I think any game can keep giving you content. It just doesn't mean the content's good. But I do appreciate the fact that, like, the content we get a lot is content that adds to the game in not 100% a meaningful way, but, like, still makes the game feel like there's more stuff coming, more things to discover, more things to do, etc., etc. And for a 10-year-old game, that's good. That's a good thing. You know, in my eyes. Oh, we found some food. Look at that. Nice. We got some crisps, and I don't think... Yeah, there's no bullets in that gun. There's always a little bullet icon next to it. But back to my ramble. I'm just glad that we get more stuff overall, and it's not always, like, just pure crap. It's not like, oh yeah, we added, like, you know, 3 new cosmetics. There's always something mostly substantial in every update, whether that's major bug fixes or that's you know, adding in new weapons or gear or clothing or new mechanics. There's always something that you can find substantial, like this update. Even if I were to be all like, oh, I don't care about having the old rack back, it really sucked, it was a bad gun, oh man, who cares about these new scopes? Why did they waste their time making overlays for them? And why did we not, why didn't we, you know, why didn't we put more effort into, like, other things other than, like, overhauling the rangefinder UI? Like, no. Even if you were to complain about all of them, I don't really know many people who are going to be all like, oh, why did they, like, pay attention to vehicles again? I mean, I think actually there will be people out there who say that. My bad. You know what? My rant's over. I just realized there are going to be people who complain about everything and anything, and I'm just being weird. Volcano. Here's another spring, if folks didn't know. This one's a little bit more hidden, but most springs always have a trail leading to them, by the way. So we're gonna get some water here. All right. So, here we go, getting some good old drink going on. We're going to drink until we're full, and then we're going to head back out. We actually might, we've been on Shakal for about 2 hours. We might jump off here and go over to a car server. Now, I am praying, by the way, that the car servers aren't part of the official hive. I hope the car servers have their own hive, or they're broken off from the hive, because if my character transfers over there, I'm not going to be upset about it. I'm just going to be all like, oh, that sucks, because when I transfer back over to Shakal, or go back to play Shakal map, I'll probably be teleported back to the beginner area, which is just not a fun experience, to be honest. But yeah. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and exit out, and we're going to go play on one of the car servers. They said they have Pacific servers meant for driving vehicles so people can test. And I'm kind of excited to try it with you folks, so let's go ahead and jump over there. Alright, so change server, official, and we're going to take the map filter off. Alright, so mini cars, LA mini cars, okay. So let's go ahead and jump on here. Okay, cool. I think that they're not part of the same hive, which is awesome. Wait. They're not part of the same hive. It is dark, though. So my guess is they just turned up all the car spawns. But we'll find out here. Based on our location, I would say we're in Electro or just outside Berezino. There is infected. Ow. Hey, zombie. Looked like a real car for a second. Sorry. I didn't mean to aggro them so quickly. I remember car spawns being over here. So, if you don't know, this is mostly true. Zombies are pretty stupid in the rain. They don't follow you very well. It's something about the rain the sound and the particles that make them not see you very well. We are low on blood, so maybe I should just let the infected take care of me. Let's go ahead and look at Eyes Revive to see where the cars are. Just to make it easy on us. Alright, so we only care about car spawns. So if I am in between Electro and let me see here. Where are the gas stations? Bus stop, fuel station. There we go. Alright, so there normally is a truck back there. And then I head up here past these apple trees should be another vehicle for us. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. I'm good. They fixed that. I'm glad. I don't believe these apple orchards really produce anything, but then again, I could be wrong. A lot of times in my life, I am wrong about things. It's kind of something that you get used to being married, being wrong. But I believe it should be in these apartment complexes. Take the hat. Alright, so one should be here. It should be on the other side. Should be on this road. That's not it. All right, where's the next one? There's not one here. So the next two are just down the road, and there's 3 possible spawns down here. Across the railroad tracks. Down this road. It should be over here. That might be it. Yeah, I think that's a car. Yep, here we go. Double check all of the... Oh yeah, they made it spawn in with the full kit and everything. Nice. Okay. Let me go ahead and flip back to my stream. Go up here. Oop, I don't want to drink that. Gonna put the gas in there. All right. Put that back in. And I guess we should, where's the radiators up front? Refill the radiator. Actually, we don't care about the pot now. I think we need maybe 2 more things of water in there. Maybe not. Yeah. There we go. I bet it was a royal pain in the butt to get the this car to get that refill point for the radiator to work. All right, the rest of this is fine. Okay, so I can tell you folks right now that if I refresh this and then it pops up, I have a ping of 81 milliseconds to this server. Now, the idea is that the changes will make servers that have higher ping better for you. So we're probably going to switch to a higher ping server after we drive this one for a little bit. Okay. So I will say, just for prosperity's sake, car driving test on server 3817, North America, LA, many cars, ping 81 milliseconds, driving Sarka in decent condition, no major issues, stable, internet connection stable, and marker. Ooh, I spun out. My bad. The car does sound a lot better inside. If I open the door. Yeah. The inside of the cab deafens the sound. I like it. I like it a lot. The car does feel better. It feels a lot more grounded. That was one of the things they talked about, is vehicles should not feel like they're floating. Oh, whoa, what was that? You guys see that? I jumped a bit, and it put me back on the... Oh! That was my bad driving skills. That had nothing to do with DayZ being... DayZ vehicles being bad. End marker, death by poor driving. I should program OBS to send a marker command to YouTube whenever I say the word marker. Marker. All right, I think I'm near Berezino. Yeah, I'm near Berezino. So if I'm near Berezino, where is the next car? Let's go ahead and where's that lighthouse? Trigger. There we go. Yeah, so I'm at Berezino, which means the lumber mill should have a car for me. I can't believe I perished that quickly. How funny is that, folks? How funny is that? So there should be a vehicle around here. Let me double check. I survive. Yeah. I think that technically should be a working car. Spawn. Again, car spawn doesn't mean that it actually is a car. No. And this is not the right place. Yeah, I think this is the wrong place. Oh no, that's the right place that car should be. Okay. There should be another possible car spawn here. We're gonna take care of the zombie before we run away from it. Alright. So here it says there should be a truck spawn. It's a little bit further in. I think it's around here, is what it says. Alright. Got that taken care of. Gave that zombie the 1, 2, 3. Oh, I did, Scott Dog, I did. How are you, bud? How are you? I'm not really a master, and I'm not really a boxer. I used to be in my youth. When I was younger, I did quite a bit of boxing, and I enjoyed the heck out of it. This is what I mean by the rain makes them a bit dumber. So if you're ever complaining about the rain, remember the zombies are pretty pretty slow inside of it. Oh, I thought we got lucky. Hello. You startled me. Yeah, no truck, but no truck. All right, let's look where another spawn may be. If we go to Northern Berezino, there are 3 around the school. So, oh, my bad. If we go to Southern Berezino, there are 3 around the school. So let's go there. If anyone's interesting, yeah, close the door. Yeah, it's kind of a trick. You can like pretty much backhand them into the place and then close the door on them. Where do I have to go? Yeah, I think I have to go up this way. You see that? You see how like I'm just pretty much just walking around them? It's because of the rain. I don't think it's on purpose, but at the same time, hey, sometimes the infected are really problematic, and taking whatever advantage you have to get around them is not bad. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I'm going the right way. Alright, let's go. So how is your day, Scott Dog? How is your day? Bless me. Been alright, long work, morning, but squeeze a little Disco Elysium in a very fun game. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You know, it's kind of funny, I was looking through my PlayStation Plus games that I can play, and I thought, it said must, like, award-winning games or whatever, not award-winning, it said, like, PlayStation games you should play, and I thought I saw Disco Elysium on there. And then when I, like, it had the graphic for it. And then when I started to go around to look for it, it didn't have it at all. It was kind of sad. Alright, we can handle 1. Yeah, we're sick. That's okay, though. Fun trick, if you folks don't know, holding anything in your hand increases your melee damage ever so slightly. Unless you miss. Missing's bad. Yeah, see, I missed again. Nice hat. Thank you. Yeah, see? Look how far they trigger without the rain. Alright, so It looks like there's not one here, but there could be one at the very end of this road. So, Scott Dog, just to clue you in, we're playing on DayZ 1.28 experimental, if you didn't already get the idea from the title. But what we're doing right now is we're playing on a so-called more cars server that they made, and this is so we can test the car spawning the car mechanic that they added, which is making the cars more stable. On higher pings. Now, we're on a server that's only 81 ping, so we're going to switch to a higher ping server here in a minute, but I wanted to drive the cars around on a low ping server for myself, just to get an idea. Apparently, they're supposed to be more grounded to the feeling to the ground and stuff, but I crashed the first car we found on accident because of my poor driving skills, so yeah. So now we're trying to find another car to survive, so we can keep surviving. Yeah, it was kind of funny. I could have been like every other person who plays DayZ and just blames the lack of me being able to drive well on DayZ, but I felt that was kind of silly when they gave... Oh, see, there's a car right there. Look at that. We got lucky, guys. You got lucky. Alright, so let's go ahead before I do all this effort. Yeah, we got some fuel in it, but we do need to put water. We do need to put some water in it. So let's go ahead and grab the water. Yeah, woohoo is right. Alright, now if I remember right, it took quite a bit more water. It took 2 of these pots and 3 water bottles to get it to be high enough. Technically, I don't think we need to fill it with fill all the way, but you know, whatevs. Alright, cool. There we go. Alright. So, marker driving test on server 3817, North America, LA, many cars. Ping to server is 81 milliseconds, and we are testing 1.28's new car features and syncability. We are driving a Oka in great condition. Starting test. Car feels a lot more grounded, by the way. Like, a lot more firm to the ground. I actually feel like it's better. It's actually been feeling more and more like that every time they tweak with the cars. That the car doesn't feel like they said in their stream, like the car's floating. This feels good. So, like, car is still kind of bouncy, but that's okay. Oh, almost spun out there. Alright, let's go. Turning seems a bit stiff, but it could be just the Olga. The Olga is a pretty beast of a car. So, let's see how we do. Alright. Luckily we didn't die that time. Let's take this to the northeast airfield and really give it some laps. We're going to be taking a left up here. Sorry, I'm just focusing on driving, folks. If anybody has any questions or just wants to chat, let me know. I'm always happy to have a chat. All right. Huh. So far, not bad. Could be worse. We are playing on a low ping server, so once we get to be able to do some laps, we'll have to see. There's the airfield right there. I think we'll have a turn off here in a minute. Everyone span him so he drives and then crashes his new car. Yeah, it's not the message we want to send, bud. Do not text and drive. In game. Sure. Yeah, here we are. Hey, 330 TT, how are you, bud? How are you? All right, we're here. Let's give this thing a couple of laps. See what we think about it. Hello. All right, let's go. I'm okay, making my way in the world today too. We're testing out the new vehicle mechanics, or the vehicle desync changes. Like a glove. All right, pass 2. We're not going to stop. Not bad. Not bad. Almost went through a fence there. So I think my only complaint is that the turning of this car feels sluggish. No matter how fast you're going, it doesn't turn really quickly anymore. That may not be something that's like part of this update, but the faster you go, the harder it is, the easier it is to turn your car. Which is why it's so easy to overcorrect in a car when you're going really fast. Let me see if there's any kind of military vehicle. Oh, there should be a truck here in 2 places. So there should be a truck around here. I don't see a truck though. Alright, let's go see if the truck's somewhere else. Here you go, 330T. Yeah, I accidentally hit the chicken. Bless me. Then there should be another, should be a truck over here. Ooh, a little bumpy. Is there a truck? No, just a Hummer. And it's not even drivable. Yeah, no truck. All right. Well, I think overall that's done a pretty good job. Let's go ahead and jump on a high ping car server and see what happens. End marker LA tap 87. Oh, sorry. Let me try that again. End marker on 3817. More cars test. It crashed on me, by the way. So we want to go to something with a lot of ping. So we're going to go to... Europe has... I'm not sure if we're going to get into the many cars Europe, but that's 220 ping. So let's go ahead and see if we can. So for those of you who are just joining, if you are interested, we are trying to join a high ping European server with over 200 plus ping. I think it's 200 milliseconds right now for me. And I want to be able to get test driving because of the new car sync mechanics. The Circle 20 is the best car on DayZ. I drive it like a Drift King for around 45 seconds. Yeah, I can see that being the best car. I can see that, especially with your driving record. I haven't got to play with any of the new items yet, like stream-wise. I did play with some of the new items um, this morning using debug and some other kind of tools to spawn it in and check them out and play with them. That's how I made my cool screenshot, my cool thumbnail. But I haven't found anything so far yet, folks. Right now, we're just experimenting with the cars right now because I kind of want to see how they do. And they made Pacific servers where the cars are like fully ready to go. So that's kind of nice. So let's see where this spawns us. And where we get put. We spawned in the middle of nowhere. However, I think I know where we are. There's a small village that has a water tower. A couple of other things. So I think that is the coastal castle. I think up here is... Yeah, a truck can spawn up here. I'm surprised I was able to get in, to be honest. This may not be where I was thinking. Let me double check. There's some infected around here. No. This isn't where I was thinking. I'm not 100% sure where we are, but we might be near Soventloyarsk. Oh, I did not see you there. Ah, there's a road sign. Let's deal with these infected real quick. And then we can figure out where we are so I can do it. Ooh, I think I know where we are. I think I know where we are. Alright. So we're in a small little... kind of like hamlet. I think it's further... I forget exactly where this is. Let me see here. Yeah, so if Gorka is 2 miles that way... Where ROPK? Yeah, we're right here. Let me go ahead and make it show water pumps. So if a water pump is okay, that's not exactly it. Yeah, here we are. So I think we're near Polana. No, we're not at Polana. Where are we? Alright, well, you know there's road signs. Let's just go look at the road sign. I don't know what I'm thinking, guys. I don't know what I'm thinking. You only see a black screen. Aw. I do apologize, folks. Come on. Wow. I had this trouble for a second too, when I was setting this up. Something about the experimental client it does not like, by the way. Like, it's almost like it just refuses to capture the client, the client, at all. Yep, see, there you go. See, I have to, that's what I have to do. I have to, like, refresh the entire thing if the game closes. It's so weird. I'm sorry, so sorry about that, guys. I am so sorry about that. So let's find out where we are. And then we can look for a car to drive on this 200 ping, sir. AY. Alright, so AY. Alright, we're here. So, where we spawned, back where we came from, should have been a car, but I didn't see one. So, we go up this way, and then go to the left. There should be a truck spawn over there. Again, I'm sorry about that, guys. That's my bad. While we go over there, let's eat some food. I didn't see any cars up that way. Why are you guys always in the forest? So freaking annoying. Yeah, up here should be a thing. Come on, follow me. Oh. There we go. Looks like somebody may have already been here and taken the truck that spawned here. We're playing on a super high pop server right now, so like, if there's a good chance that we're not going to find a vehicle. Because there should be a truck here. I think I just heard a gunshot. Yeah, there should have been a truck here. Maybe it's in the back. Nope, I think someone already took it. Which is fine. That's the purpose. Let's go see if maybe that car... Maybe I just missed that car. I don't think I did. Says it should be down here. But I didn't see a car when I went down this way. Yeah, no vehicle. Alright, so let's figure out where to go next. If there's no car here, where is the next closest car? It says Gorka. It looks like we could run to Berezino, but that's quite a trek. Everywhere we go is going to be a trek, so I think we should do the smartest thing, and we should just respawn. To try to find a car. I think I locked 2 infected in here. Yeah, 2 infected in there. Oh, they're gone. Yeah, but I can't F11 without a weapon, so I thought I locked them in there, but I think they despawned. Watch, we find the truck just down the road. That'd be hilarious. Some people are picky. Some people don't want to drive the truck. Remember the old rag trick to respawn? That was funny. That was funny. Oh, hey, look at that. We got ourselves an empty gun. Well, that makes me happy. You don't have a stone knife. The guy who taught me the value of always finding a small stone doesn't have a stone. Yeah, I'm trying to find cars, okay? I'm not trying to survive. You smart butt. But yes, I could find a stone. I just gotta find a trail. Punk. Love you, 330T. It'd die with a cowboy hat on. Bless me. Welcome to Running Simulator 2025, DayZ Edition. Remember, folks, we had this Running Simulator come out in 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016. It's almost like Call of Duty all over again. Except for every time a year go by, the graphics get prettier and everything else gets better when it comes to this Running Simulator. Think you can run faster than a car? Tried it, done it, never wanted to do it again. Think I can run faster than my friend shooting a full mag at me from an AK-47? Done it, did it, I didn't survive. Folks, there are so many cool things to do on this running simulator. You can run past plants, run past trees, run past saplings, run past road markers, run past telephone poles, run past wires, run past the dirt on the pavement that meets the dirt, everything else. It is so exciting, you just can't get enough of this. And it can be all of yours for only 1 kilometer per hour. By now, supplies are low. Look, a gas station, a petrol station, a fuel station. The place where we get our lovely stuff. You know what? I'm making gas. I'm making gas. I'm making gas. All right. There we go. Sometimes creative problems require creative solutions. All right. We are in Electro, so I do know there are cars here to be found. No car. Nope. They didn't want to stop. But I do know where another car is. This one's a little bit more hidden away, so most people don't go to it. But, alright, this one got found. There's another one nearby. I think normally it's by this industrial building. Yeah, it's not there. Alright, there's one more in Electro that I know of, and I'll look at the map. I think those people died. Yeah, it's over here. Nope, I don't see it. All right, let's see where else there are cars on Electro. There's a truck over there, and then there are 3 other spawns. There's also boat spawns. Maybe we can just get a boat. I know we're supposed to be testing cars, but, you know, you never know. Might as well try for a boat. I don't think there's boats. I don't think they would have this boat spawning right now. Alright, let's go. Let's go! Alright, so it says there is another truck further down the line. I'm sorry. Okay, good. I don't have to sneeze again. I do apologize. I really should hotkey that. Just so you guys don't have to listen to me sneeze. Alright. As always, folks, I like to plug it every once in a while. Don't forget to hit that like button and talk and chat. It helps me out by getting more, the YouTube algorithm to push the live stream a bit more. And it shows other people that, you know, you guys are enjoying what you guys are seeing. If not, no worries. But also feel free to subscribe if you want to see more from us about survival games. We do an episode every week, and we cover a vast variety of games, from reviews, first impressions, topic discussions, and even updates and patch notes, kind of like with 1.28. I'll probably be making a full-fledged video about the 1.28 experimental here soon, but yeah, I just wanted to kind of jump in, get my hands a little bit dirty, and see what it really has to offer. But it said there should be a truck on the main road somewhere. I think over here. I think I went too far. Yeah, I did. I need to backtrack. Go this way. I'm not sure if you guys ever noticed, but the industrial area always has a lot more Zeeks than most other places. Infected, not Zeeks. I don't know. I keep messing up the names. Alright, here we go. Nice. Good job. And no truck. Alright, where's the next place to go? From up here, we follow that main road, and there should be one as an offshoot. Alright, so we gotta go this way. I'll eat my plum. As you are car shopping, what are your thoughts on being addressed in the release? Do you feel they are making the game better, or just adding content? I feel they're making the game better, honestly. So like, I mean, I guess you could call me. I'm a little bit of a fanboy. I will not kind of deny that, and it's kind of weird admitting you're a fanboy. But I guess, you know, it's like other things. The first step is being admitted. But I think the game, every update, no matter what kind of update it was, whether you fully agree with it or not, always adds something to the game that is substantial. Whether that's major bug fixes or general improvements, all that kind of stuff. Like, you could hate on everything added in this thing. You could hate on the new scopes. You could hate on the rack. You could hate on the car mechanics. You could hate on the new UI for the rangefinder or the overlays for the scopes. You can hit on all the bug fixes, all that kind of stuff. But the majority of people will like one to three things added in a update most times, or fixed in an update. And I think that is good, because there are games out there that when they push an update, the update is cosmetics, or the update is, you know, it's never, like, there are a lot of games out there are 10 years old that have updates, but the updates are, how do you say, just meh. Like, they don't matter. They don't really change the game. They don't really add anything to the game. They're just like, oh, okay, cool, that got updated. Now, it might be because I'm a lot more invested in DayZ as a overall, I guess you could call it, player, because, you know, I've modded for it, I've made videos for it, on our podcast we cover it. However, I feel that for a lot of people, DayZ updates become bad when they no longer feel they get anything out of them. And for me, I haven't felt that way for a long time. I felt that way before before they went to 1.0. And I think I felt that way probably around 1.0 to probably 1.4. That those updates were all just kind of adding back in what we already lost. And they were great, but at the same time, they're all like, oh, okay, so we got back what we had before. Yay? And now, while yes, we occasionally do get back something that we had before, I feel like we're getting back more. We're getting new things added on top of the stuff we're getting back. I don't know. That's my long answer to that question. I do apologize for it being such a long answer. I have to agree. I'm not having not played 1.28. The newest scopes add additional progression. Agreed, and they overhauled the range. Honestly, I'm the thing I'm most excited for is the rangefinder. I know it sounds so sad, but that's I just like I like the little tweaks. I like the little balances. I like the little like, I turn the screw just to just the right position, and there's no vehicle here either. Right. Yeah, take that. Take that again. Thank you. Take your hat. All right. This is kind of getting difficult. We're running out of cars. Places to find a car. Okay, this is dumb, but what if we all right. Bring it on. That reflective vest is mine. Thank you. Alright, guys, here goes. I'm going to show you guys a secret command. /add car dot please add car need to test 200 millisecond ping. If I get a car, if a car spawns out of nowhere, I am going to laugh so hard. Like, I'm just going to lose it. uh, uh. Oh my gosh. That would make me laugh so hard. Yeah, the helicopters and the new events are very much welcome. Very, very much welcome. I know. Oh. All right, it's not going to work. Let's go. It was just a funny thing. I didn't think it would actually work. Oh. All right. Should be another car up here. If there's not, then I don't know. I might give up on finding the car thing. Server will be restarted in 90 minutes. So it says there should be a car on I Survive up here. But I'm pretty sure it's not going to work that way. Will you be getting some commentary from Red about this update? You can go talk to Red about it if you want. Oh, I think somebody already took the car. Because there's a perished infected here. Well, folks, I'm going to have to try to drive the cars probably later. But I think logging out right here wouldn't be a bad idea. So, folks, thank you guys very much for joining me as we explored DayZ 1.28. We were not able to find anything, but, folks, overall, 1.28 doesn't seem like it's broken anything majorly on vanilla as far as I know, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. I will be making a small update video kind of going over all the stuff they've added, just kind of a generalized thing, so keep your eyes peeled for that for today or tomorrow. But once again, thank you very much for joining the State of Survival. Ta-ta for now.